اصلا حبيبي قاعد نتفرج فينا كل معاكم السيروس. شو انتم قاعدين ترى في ليزيبيزود ورا بعضهم جونغ الحق قبل هذايا حق 6 ظهر لي بيزود 6. جماعة الباتريون اخر مرة هما راهو ليزيبيزود قبلكم بمدة زاد كوميم عندهم شهر ونص ظهر لي حاجة كيما هكاكا شهر ونص. and انا عندي 3 شهور حاجة كيما هكاكا ماني ملعبش الجو حاجة كيما هكاكا معناها توتالمون نسيت شنو يلزمني نعمل في الجو. نتذكر اللي كملنا واحد من لي زندينغ نتذكر اللي كيو بيتريانا هذاك الاندينغ اللي عمل اللي خرج جوا واحد وكل فما حاجات نتذكرهم بيان سور كل بيان سور. اما خايف نطلع ناسي حاجه في كان ممكن ناسي حاجه ما نعرفش كان ناسي حاجه ولا حاجه اخرى نحكي هكايا بيزارمون على الاخر ومرخي على الاخر خاطر ابارامون عندي سخانه كرهت حاجه اسمها شتي انا والله كره والله كانت حاجه اسمها شتي وحاجه اسمها مرض. but I want to play this. ما نتصور توا عندي شويه وقت نجم نلعب دونك I really want to play this خاطر هذوما اللي حقت تاع الجري كيما هكايا يزمي على الاقل ساعه حق ساعه غير ربع ساعه باش تعدي روحها. سينو حاجه اخرى قاعد نلعب منيت معناها قاعد نلعب بعد ما كملت نيو بالضبط. مازلت كي كملت نيو مش بالضبط معناها في نفس النهار مازلت كي كملت نيو معناها اخر جو كملتها نيو دونك تو باش نرجع نلعب جو دافونتور وجو بتاع جو دافونتور معناها بازي على السيناريو اللي هي زيرو تايم ديليما فيتشرز لاستي وورد اسمه كبير قدامي صح وجو ممكن جو دورور so yeah that will happen حصير نو بزاف باش نسبب الفلوسة استسوية ديجا لعبت انا ويت باش كملت واحد من لي زندينغ انا كمان في بالي كملت واحد من لي زندينغ مرخي تو what wait a minute I need to check وين خلطنا في الليتس بلاي اللي فات. بربي لحظة برك يلزمني نعرف فين خلطنا في الليتس بلاي اللي فات ما نفهمش جاي لحظة في الليتس بلاي اللي فات في آخر مرة لعبت كورة ايه حبيتي تو نرجع في الليستة ايه انسنتي في الزيرو ولا لحظة بركة what the fuck Virtues Last Reward episode 6 اوكي نحي الحس على الدخلة بربي ديزولي عذبتكم معي حق هذا ميساج اللي خلطنا لهنا but I really forgot وين خلطنا وين what I ما اتذكرش شو صار يا جماعة بالرسمي ما اتذكرش شو صار ايه مش مشكلة come on Dio we don't have time for this ويحكي واحد ما نتكلم هنا نسيت
ناندي سونا كوتو شيناكيا ناراناي
كلمة واحدة I don't know نتذكر البوزول اللي صار because I'm trying to prove your innocence
そんなもん証明する必要なんてない
كيما تحب
反応だかなんだか知らねえがそんなもんを見るまでもなく俺は
then just show me your arm اوه ما حكيت عن فلوريسون حاجتي من هكايا ولا اوه
يا دهね
you're basically showing me your arm هكاكا
こんな茶碗に付き合ってられるかよ
yeah you have right فتحنا هرب as he spoke Dio made a break for the exit he didn't get far
そうはさせませんよディオさん
no سوف يتحول نبطحه wait هاي جاني مساج ولا حاجة كيك yes he spun around towards the other exit شقنيانا stop him
わかりました
right
なんだかよくわからんが了解だ
she's gonna kill him all three of us slept at the امان نسيت خلط كاتسين اطلع لامك مظلم ترابع. I knew it. I forgot it. بالرسمي I forgot it. كيفاش جبت المنيو؟ نو قالوا سكيب. لحظة الساعة قالوا سكيب. What the fuck did I just do? What? No. Fuck off. Log. Right. His bracelet's glowing, then that means let me go. Get out of me, fuckers. Do you killed the old lady? No, you don't understand. This is all some kind of a mistake. Shit. What's going on here? I think it's about time you gave us the full story. As quickly as I could, I explained to Fi and Kay, and I had noticed. Okay, and I had noticed on the old woman's wrist. Okay, هذه مش تلعب معي بصراحة. من الآخر هذه مش تلعب. اللي البغاسلي نتاعها ما فهمياش. نسيت صح عليكم بتذكروا.
つまり血液の付着したバングルをはめてい
ايش
る
عم
人物こそ
بكلافي
が
عليه.
老婆を殺した犯人だと。
Yeah, exactly. Even if 3 شهور ملعبش. I didn't have time باش نعاود نرجع نشوف شي غلط. قلت لكم شو صح حاجات انا. Even if they wiped it off, I figured the Lumino would still react to the blood in the kind of face. Looks like I was right. اديو خي شو عملت؟ we've got you ديو. فوت الاندينج هذاك رجعت مرة أخرى مش بين. You might as well confess. Well. كي قلت كيو شو قلت كيو أنا قبيلة كي كيو متى صرت أنت لما يطلع نفسه.
そうだよ。認めてやるよ。俺があのババアを殺してバングルを奪ったんだ。
Why?
まさかお前がゼロボスなのか。
It's too easy.
違う。ある目的のためにそうしろと命令されたんだ。
Okay. Do what?
命令したのは誰なんです？
そいつは死んでも言えねえな。
You will eventually. So your orders were more important than Alice and Luna's lives.
おい勘違いすんなよ。俺はババアを殺した件については認めるが他は知らねえ。
ذكرت شو صار.
アリスとルナをやったのは別の誰かだ。
That wasn't you?
シグマさん、騙されてはいけませんよ。こんな奴の言うことを信用できるわけがない。
Yes, but مش خلاص أخرى تا.
本当だって信じてくれ。
仮に信じたとしても危険人物であることに変わりはない。少なくとも人を一人殺しているわけだからな。
その通りです。どこかに閉じ込めておくべきでしょう。野放しにすればまた誰かが死ぬことになるかもしれません。
مش فاكر شيء. But where would we put him?
鍵をかけられるようなところどこかになかったか。
です
No.
が治療用のポットはどうでしょ
Okay.
う。外側からロックをかけてしまえば中からは開かないはずですから。
هاي تروح تقص عليه الأكسجين تو يموت لكم غاديك. Oh yeah.
おい待ってくれよ。おとなしくしてるって。
That'd be good. Yeah, I think you're onto something, Kay. Let's go with that.
なあ頼むよおい。
فسر كنت حب. We'll let you out when the white doors open. Someone's going to need your bracelet to open the secondary door.
ふざけんな。俺はそんなところには入らねえぞ。
Why?
離せ。
Why? كأنك تعرف شو من فهمه.
くそ離せって言ってんだろうが。
It's too late.
くそやめろやめろやめてくれやめてくれ。うわ
تexagères يا idiot. What the fuck? The fuck? I'm kinda confused. بس خلنا متعاونش حاجة منك. ولا أعطيناه في البوسة ايه.
おい開けろ開けやがるてめえ。
Nope. I don't think so. ما يتحلش.
覚えてろよ貴様ら。
Okay.
ここから出たらただじゃおかないからな。
So, I guess we figured out who the murderer was. And we found Quark.
四つ葉と天明寺を探すだけだな。
Yeah.
とりあえずこの階の倉庫に戻ってみませんか。
I'm pretty confused تعرف. كانش قصة في شطر الشابيتر ما كانش قصة شطر الشابيتر. الوقت هذا اللي كانوا عندي بس تنقيل مشاكل.
もしかしたら2人はすでに集合場所であるあの
Good
行って
point.
みよ
Let's go. زي ما تقول فوق يسار. بش. Huh? Looks like they aren't back yet.
あるいは私たちを探しに行ってしまったのかも
رقم خمو كيكا. Oh man. Now we've got to look for them.
う。白の扉が開くまであと何分だ。
10 minutes. 15 minutes.
それだけあるならまだ焦る必要はないだろ
Yeah.
う。もう少しここで待ってみないか。行き違いになってもなんだし。
شوف تعرف. Kay and I nodded.
ところでシグマ K ま
Oh yeah?
クオークのバングルの件についてだ。
ايش بيه؟
さっきポットの中のあいつを見たとき左の手首にバングルははめられていなかった。
شو؟ Maybe هذيك البلاصة اللي لبسها كديو.
あれはなぜだ。
How should I know?
見つけた時にはすでに外れていたのです。
では
So
そ
we
のあり
have
かも
no
わから
idea.
ないと。
Pretty much.
そうか、そいつは弱ったな。
Yeah, ايش تحقوا عن بعض.
クオークのバングルがなければゲームを続けられなくなってしまう。
ما ثبتش في شو مكتوب عليها البغاسيل ديو يا اخي.
CD の第二扉を開くにはバングルは3つ必要だ。それが1つなくなってしまったら
Oh no. اللي مقبله. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yes. Oh no. ايش بيها كامل سيجما. Oh no. We wouldn't be able to go through the secondary door. Yep. I would be pairing up with Quark. Who would be pairing?
クオーク君のバングルは赤のソロのはずですから、
うん
水色のペア板をはめた2名ということになるでしょう。
سيام بير. شو كان سيام بير؟ هو سيام ايه شو
四つ葉と天明寺だ。
Of course.
まだお見えになっていない2人ですね。
Of course.
クオークのバングルは消え、同じチームのペア2名も未だ姿を現さない。
What's going on? Does that mean Clover and Tenyuji took the bracelet?
2人がお前らよりも先にクオークを見つけていればその可能性はあるだろう。
Yeah, أمير خمت فيها بس شوي. Then why aren't they back yet?
白の扉の先に進んでしまったとか。
Est-ce que c'est possible? No, that's not possible. Oh, جاوبني سيجما, c'est bon. The primary doors haven't even opened yet.
もしかしたら何者かが開いたのかも。
Tu fais? اللي نسأل وين يقولوا حسلوا سيجما.
方法はわかりません。しかし前例はあります。
Ah bon?
ほら、緑の扉の先に3枚の扉があったでしょう。あのうちの1枚は
Ah.
何者かによってオープンの状態にされていた。あれと同じことですよ。
نسيتها بس. لا نسيتهم الديتايل كمان. But شكشي. But that's against the rules.
ええ、分かっています。ですが、扉を開いたのがゼロボスだったとしたら、ルールもへったくれもないのではありませんか。
C'est sûr فما حاجة أخرى. فما une règle اللي تكنتر règle أخرى.
このゲームにおいてはゼロボスこそがゲームマスターのようなものですからね。
True. ما نتصورش كاين ناحية اللي règle خاطره هو.
つまり四つ葉か天明寺のうちのいずれかがゼロボス
ولا زيرو سينيور يعاون فيهم.
可能性はあります。そう考えれば、二人が姿を現さない理由も
That's
説明でき
too
る。
obvious, Sam.
2人はクオークのバングルを持って白の扉の先に進んだ。
If they did, we won't know where they went until the doors open for the rest of us. 50 minutes,
そうなん
أخويا
で
عندك
しょう
ما تعرف فيهم. This is still all just speculation, though. Maybe we should go look for them again. One of us can stay behind so that we don't miss them if they come back.
分かった。それでは私がここに留まろう。
Aka, شلون احنا قامت؟
では私とシグマさんで2人の捜索を。
CD が解放される5分前には戻ってこいよ。あ、そうそう。ディオを連れてくるのを忘れないようにな。
Of course. بس حقوا البراسلين بتاعو هكا لك. وقت شو تقول البراسلين بتاعو درا كيفن؟ شو الكولر الدورز chromatic doors. Holy shit! I really forgot about the game. Forgot the game, مش about the game. This is the pantry.
そのようですね。
The fuck is this? ما ذكرش بلاس. Yeah, but well, looks like they're not here.
クオーク君捜索時の2人の担当箇所は赤の扉の先、すなわちこの部屋のはずですが。
زعما قال eh? It's gonna do us any good. Any good? I am too sleepy ومرخوف مش ناعس رقدت بالكدا البارح ومازال قايل اليوم قاعد نلعب العشاء بكري ليش ما تقول 5 غير بونت العشاء. I'm so sleepy. I'm so مرخي مسخانة تعودني. It's gonna do us any good to hang around here though. Let's head
わかりま
upstairs.
した。
Yep. مش تصويرة؟ ذيك فاصل التصوير ممكن باش نعاود فرشي مستحقات بون مش مستحقات متوقعش بيت هذايا ما بين الحلقة ذي الحلقة الجاية ممكن ما نعرفش ما نحبش نقعد برشا بين الحلقة والحلقة نسجل زاد خاطر سوبوزين هات لي انا نبدا نسجل في هذه وانتم تبداو تتفرجوا في السيري هذه نذكرها نتاع الصان وكل واحد هاي بازل لقينا فيها ارتيكلوات نذكر نتاع الولا نتاع الكوكتيل نتاع البازل نتاع الفاذر والصان والمذر. No one here either, huh? Then Yuji loves scotch so much. I thought we might find him here drinking some. ما في زيت عندي لما في اسمه دميت مني قاعد دمي يحكي هو. From around 3000 or 9000 or something. 999 في زيت عندي لما. It was around that time that I noticed Kay was acting strangely. He was staring at the shelf of alcohol in a way that I probably would have described as blankly if I could have actually seen his eyes. The fuck? Hey, what's up? You wanna drink?
あ、いえ、飲みたいのは山々ですが、私にはこの仮面がありますので。
ليش تشرب جملة؟ Right, sorry, that sucks. Honestly, I'd gotten so used to the suit, I'd kind of forgotten you were wearing. Why the heck did they make you wear that thing anyway? Still don't remember anything?
実は、その
أيواش هذا موسيقى قصد. Well, actually
徐々に
ذكر جوجو وكهو. Oh, do you Jojo? Really?
はい、
What did you remember?
父のことです。
He was an abusive alcoholic فتحط اختار. When did your سيجما اللي لعبوا اللي تفرجوا في زيرو تايم ديلاما يعرفوا اللي سيجما عنده تفدلك ماسط كيفي انا بريسك تفدلك نتاعو دونك انا حاسس بالاحساس اللي انتم بتحسوا بيك تفرجوا في ليتس بلاي هذاك علاش انا متاكد لي when did you remember that ماهيش ميستيك ماهيش تايبو it's a joke معموله بالعاني مش when did you remember that غلطه when did you remember that did it just pop up حتى pop up نتصور كاتبينها بالعاني pops father pop out of
ふ
nowhere
ざけないでください。
please don't joke I fucking said it I fucking called it fucking سيجما بتاع ودن تغش كي تغش مرة زعما غدرتني في الاندينج اللي فات.
私は真面目に言ってるんですよ。
Serious? Yeah, sure. Sorry. So you remembered who your father was?
え
Yes. What about your mom? Your mom gay?
え、どうやら
No,
い
you.
ないようです。
I don't seem to have one. Now that can't be possible. Your father is the guy who invented you?
私には
I am a robot.
母が
Oh. So your dad raised you?
ええ、
Well, that's not what I meant. Kay stopped for a moment, then calmly folded his hands in front of him.
私は
What the fuck?
父が働く研究施設の中で育てられました。
Yeah, تطلع ربه في الاخر الحاجة عشان I was raised in a facility where my father worked.
その施設で働いているのは父一人だけだったので、私は成長するまで父以外の人間を見たことがありませんでした。
What the fuck? That doesn't make sense. كيف يخدم واحد في
し
facility?
かし何しろ生まれた時
ومادام هو
から
في
想像
facility
です
حتى
か
لين
ら
استنى.
それを不審に思うことさ
ومادام هو في الفاسيلتي حتى لين كبر باش عباد اخرين. So there must be a reason why ما يخرج من الفاسيلتي حتى لين كبر. Yeah, هذا اللي بو صنعه. The Pinocchio معناها من الاخر. That had been the situation for as long as I could remember though, so I never thought it odd. Yeah, قلت له على حاجة كمان هيك صحيح. He wouldn't allow me to go near him while he was working, but the only times he wasn't working were the times when he was sleeping. As such, the only communication I had with the education software he'd given me was with the education software he'd given me. I suppose I was a fairly expressionless child then. Yeah, a fucking robot. We developed body language to communicate with others, and with no one else to communicate with, I suppose it makes sense. Once I learned to read and write, I began to realize that my situation was not normal. Many of my books mentioned the mother as part of a family, and in several, the mother, father, and children would eat meals together and talk to one another. Soon I found myself longing for a mother of my own. Someone who would always be with me, who would scold me if I did something wrong. At night, they would read to me before bedtime. If only I had a mother like that, I thought I would be so happy. So for the first time in my life, I asked my father for something. He had finished working and as usual was making his way towards his bedroom when I stopped him and asked for a mother. He looked at me silently for a long moment before finally responding, "Okay." That's what? I remember to this day how happy I was at the moment. A few months later, he called me into his laboratory. Yeah, well, this is getting fucked up. It was the first time he'd ever done anything like that. My heart was beating quickly as I stepped inside. Standing next to him was a young woman, and my hopes soared. But when he said her name, or rather her ID number, they were dashed. He had given me a robot to play the part of a mother. You were a robot too, I think. I didn't want a mother that was just a machine who did what a human told her to. When I told my father that, he looked surprised for the first time in my life. Because you are a fucking robot! Then he frowned, coughed, and admonished me for being a whiner. He'd never scolded me for anything before. At first I was surprised, then angry. Hot tears streamed down my face. No, it's just simulation. My father ordered the robot to take care of me and shooed us out of his lab. The robot was very convincing, and she smiled and spoke as if she was a real person, but I refused to answer her and locked myself in my room. You can't talk to a robot and it will respond. You can't talk to a robot and it will respond. But in the end, you're still talking to a machine, not a person. شو شكون يحكي زنياتا. I don't even remember كان عملت الريفيرونس لأنه شبه زنياتا ولا ذا اللي عملت الريفيرونس لأنه شبه زنياتا. ذا اللي عملت الريفيرونس. نعرفش. People change في ذا شو. If that was what I'd wanted, I still had my education software and my father had given me. When I ignored the robot as it tried to take care of me, it looked sad. It couldn't really be sad, of course, it was only programmed to look that way. A robot's facade of sadness doesn't mean anything to me. You heartless bastard. After that, I stopped expecting anything from my father. We'd never really spoke to begin with, so it was easy enough for me to make sure we never saw one another. I lived my life as if he didn't exist. He didn't even exist. Yeah, so كيفاش تاكلوا تشربوا? Are you a fucking robot? Perhaps it seems strange to you that I continued to live with him, but I never considered leaving. Yeah, but I won't suck عليكم facility. Perhaps in the hidden depth of my heart I longed for a relationship with my father. Everything changed when I was 18. That's a long time. I left my room one morning to find a woman standing outside of it. She was the first human I'd ever seen, apart from my father, and I was understandably surprised. For a moment, I thought my father had created a new robot, but when I told her that she laughed and explained that she had come to help him. As it turned out, she was a very mysterious person. She was much older than I was, but something about the way she behaved was almost girlish. She would tell me stories about the world outside in such a way that I was never. في Zero Time Dilemma, there was this part. سيسيون نتذكرها هذيك نتفرج في Let's Play. فما بارتي اللي سيجما فما جماعة فما باش نحكي سيجما يحكي فيها الفاي ولا الديان، والله لا عاد عارف. يحكي فيها الديان على كيفاش هو جاي من الفيتور وكيفاش تحصر في لابوراتوار بوندون درا قديش من عام وكل، واللي لا بيردو اون فام وقت اللي يحبها واحد، وصنع يافي ان روبو اللي بريسك كيفها واحد until he could like find her again. حاجة كيما هكا، حاجة قريبة شوية هكا. ورس أمه كي يطلع كي صنعوا ستيغما في الفيتور. More like in the past مش في الفيوتشر. خاطر تو هما في الفيوتشر، تو في التايم لاين هما بعد زيرو تايم ديليما تو. سو شتلا ستيغما صنعوا. Don't do that game. Don't fucking do that. خاطر الديسيشن تاع الومن تو بور لانستون تشبه شوية لديانا. She would tell me stories about the world outside in such a way that I was never sure if she was telling the truth or making up fantastic lies. Ultimately, though, the truth didn't matter. I loved her stories. She wasn't helping my father directly with his research, so I spent most of my days with her. Sounds like Diane. Before long, I discovered she'd known my father when he was young. Huh. She told me stories of how he'd fallen in love with a younger... She told me stories of how he'd fallen in love as a younger man. I mean, he can be gay for all I care. أما مش بيدي غلط بديش تبعت السيناريو عرفت كلي. In love with a younger man, as a younger man, and I began to imagine that the person he'd fallen in love with had been her, that she was, in fact, secretly my mother. Still قريبة للستوري نعرفوها احنا. After she settled in with us, our long-established routine began to change drastically. First, we started to eat together. Before then, I had never shared a meal with anyone in 18 years. يحكي 18 years تطوك هو تولد conscient عمره نهار. She scolded me for my table manners, or more accurately, the lack thereof. If I was going to eat with others, she said I would need to be more polite. Having eaten alone for my entire life, manners had never been something I'd even thought about. My father got in trouble too, when he made the mistake of reading through a research paper during dinner. The look of surprise and embarrassment on his face made me burst into laughter. I couldn't remember the last time I shared a laugh with my father. Might have been the first time. The room we considered our living room changed too. Before it had just been another room, but she made it comfortable. After we finished our dinner, I would sit on the sofa and relax with her and my father. Those times were the ones I cherished the most. For a little while every day I got the family I longed for, ever since I was a child. At her suggestion, I started to help with my father's research. He specialized in genetic engineering. And I discovered I had an interest in it as well. Time faded away as I lost myself in research. Now that we were working and studying together, my father and I had a great deal to talk about. For the first time in my life, we began to speak with one another like a father and son. Whenever I impressed him with something I'd learned, I felt a surge of happiness, and it drove me to study even harder. My days felt full, right and meaningful, but most importantly, I was happy. Now, I don't know if they look like that. I don't know. 4 years passed in the blink of an eye until one day I happened to overhear my father and the woman speaking in the laboratory. Their tone was serious, so I listened closer, curious to know what they were talking about. That was when I heard her say that she planned to give her life to achieve their goals. This is making too much sense. It was clear that she wasn't being metaphorical. She would have to die. I was in shock. The research I had thrown myself into would lead to her death. I asked my father to stop his research immediately. He refused to listen. She agreed with him. She told me that she had been prepared for what she's had to do since the day she came to our facility. My father had known about it from the beginning as well. Angry and disappointed, I began to investigate what exactly the research I'd been helping with was working towards. Perhaps I thought I could figure out a way to keep her alive. I discovered much more later I'd bargained for. To begin with, I learned that the ultimate success of my father's research would require a good deal of sacrifice. And I also learned that my own existence was just another part of his project. As a robot, I had been created to function as my father's spare. If he died during his research, I was intended to continue in his place. I was stunned. I was furious with my father and with her, and even with the research I'd poured myself into for 4 years. There was only one thing to do: destroy the facility and end my father's horrible research once and for all. I made plans to destroy the main reactor and with it the entire facility, but she saw right through me. My father was livid, and locked me in my room until his research was complete. All I could think of was how I might stop him. She did her best to convince me that I'd misunderstood, that everything would be fine. As much as I wanted to believe her, I remembered in the back of my mind that she had been the one who pushed me to become involved with my father's research. C'est vrai? Had that been an earnest desire to give me something to do with my life, or... Still, I couldn't bring myself to hate her. She had given me a reason to live, even if she had conspired with my father to mold me into his replacement. The warmth she'd shown me had been real. She'd made me feel as if I had a real family, and that was something I wouldn't have given up for the world. I pleaded with her to leave, but she quietly shook her head. There was something very special to her, she told me. He had saved her life once, and she felt her death would help to repay that favor. Okay. Now this sounds more like اوكي على الاخر زعما خاطر كانوا نحكيوها حكايه اخرى كي تولي اكاني و جنبي هذا كان they looked like them في التصوير قبل شفتو اكاني. She would have liked nothing more, like she has something special, she was saved before, normal life together. She would have liked nothing more than to marry him and live a happy normal life together, but she couldn't. So for his sake, she said, and for the sake of the future she had wanted, she was determined to see my father's research succeed. I realized that then, although she was the most important person in my life, there was someone more important than me in hers. She tried to explain that beyond what we could see was a future where no one would have to die, but I refused to listen. Now, a future where no one had to die. What good was a potential future to me? It was what I had now that I wanted. I couldn't stand to think that she would give her life for a man I'd never even seen. So I shut myself off from the world. Perhaps that is why I lost my memory. Maybe not. God damn though. Spend it away. Kay let out a deep, tired sigh.
すみません。すっかりと長話をしてしまいました。
أبي قصة الوقت عملت كده. It's okay.
記憶というのはないと不便ですが、戻れば戻ったで面倒なものですね。
True. So you remember almost everything?
いえ、細かいところはまだ不明のままです。特にここ最近のことは何も。
Yeah, we just said that. Huh?
申し
Shiguma.
訳ありませんが、シグマさん、少し横になってもいいですか？
Ça va? Okay. What's wrong?
具合が悪いのです。
What? Batterie faible?
あまりにもいっぺんに昔のことを思い出したせいでしょうか。
I don't trust people اللي تلقانا في افونتور يقول I need to rest. صارت لنا مع ايس في ال 999.
頭が割れるように痛んで。
في شي برسمي فرقع برك. Are you okay?
ええ、
大丈夫。
しばらく休めばすぐに良くなると思います。
Okay. Take as long as you need. I'll go look for. I don't fucking do anything. I'll go look for Clover and Tenmyoji
す
myself.
みません。よろしくお願いします。
Kay lowered himself heavily onto the red sofa in the corner of the room. كمل يموت هذا زاد مش حل. Guess I'd better get moving then. I stepped out of the room and nearly ran into Fi. The fuck happened? What are you doing? You're supposed to be waiting back in the
分か
warehouse.
ってる。
Yeah, I
ちょ
know.
っと様子を見に来ただけだよ。
Okay.
待てど暮らせど誰もその感じだと
But you still.
まだ見つかってないみたいだな。四つ葉と天明寺。
Yep.
K は
He slept. He's in the lounge.
別れることにしたのか？
Not really. Well, not quite. اللي يقولوا هو حسب. Instead of waiting for my answer, she opened the door to the lounge and walked in. Wait, شو بيمشي عاود يوريني نفس السنة. ورس أمك ما لقاوش البيت تو. ترجع.
おい、どうしたんだ K のやつ。
Battery fell. I guess he's not feeling too well. He said he wanted to rest for a bit.
大丈夫なのか？
Hardly. Think so. We should leave him alone right now, though. Remember, there's a real person inside that suit. For all I know. I'm sure he's just tired.
疲れか。
Yep.
シグマ、お前の方はどうなんだ？
Why do you care? What?
顔に疲労感がにじみ出てるぞ。
That's... Merci Azara.
3日3晩履き続けた靴下みたいになってる。
Again, merci Azara. Tsundere daughter. Really? I guess I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little exhausted. I mean, all of a sudden I wake up trapped in some weird ass game and then... Basically me every day. And then dead bodies start turning up. Honestly, I'm... Basically me every day. Honestly, I'm amazed I've managed to hold onto my sanity for this long. Just about everything here makes absolutely zero sense. Zero sense. The more I try and figure any of it out, the more I feel like my brain's just going to melt and run out of my ears. You know what I'm talking about, right? We managed to figure out who the killer was, but there's still 100 other questions we have no idea about. Where the hell are we? Why are we even here? What's this whole Nanari game thing for? And what is Zero's senior up to? Hell, how about who Zero is? The rabbit said he was one of us, but... Do you think it's Dio?
さあ、
Do it. Who knows? Besides, we still don't know why Dio killed them. Killed nobody, the hell. He said he was ordered through, but... And there's more too. What about the old lady? Who is she? What's her deal? Well, what are any of our deals? I don't know jack shit about anybody here. I don't even know anything about you, Fi. Oh, the irony.
おい、よせよ。
Are you serious?
私のことを疑ってるのか？
Can't honestly suspect me, can you? No, that's not
私はお
it.
前と同じように、わけもわからぬままに、12月の25日に。
December 25th تاعنا عام. She trailed off. يا مادام ما قالوش العام مادام فما حاجة. ناندي كوري. You heard that, right? Obviously شو الرياكشن نتاعها.
ああ、確かに聞こえた。
For sure.
通路の方からだ。
She's young. Let's go have a look. Oh shit. Ocean man. يا معلم هذا كل مغادي سمعتوها. That doesn't make sense.
誰も
There's nobody.
いないな。
Naina. Maybe they got on the
ボタンを
elevator?
押してみよう。扉がすぐに開かなかったらエレベーターは今下の
It was downstairs. طب شكون ميت طب؟ اي نسيت اسمها دانجر
やっぱり
رومبا.
だ。
Thought so. Let's go. تحس دقان يسمعني. تعبير بالحاجة. Weird. Yeah, definitely عندي سخانة. And هو من هون. Which way? Where do you think the way went?
とりあえず緑の扉の
اختار شو؟ Why?
この扉の先には治療室がある。そしてあの部屋のポットの中にはクオークとディオが。
So?
気になるだろう。二人が無事かどうか確認しておきたいんだ。
They're fine. Then Eugene Clover probably made that noise. Or maybe both of them. I don't think they'd hurt Quark or
言い
Dio.
切れるか。
No, I'm not.
ディオはローバの殺害については犯行を認めたが、アリスとルナをやったのは自分ではないと言っていた。もしもその言葉が本当だとしたら。
So we have two killers. Are you serious? You gonna believe him?
とにかく無事なら無事でそれでいいんだ。念のため確かめておきたいだけなんだよ。
True. Alright, fine. ما اعتقد البيت ليش قصة انا. البيت دخل البيت جاي. شكله واحد اهو. شغل ديو ميت. We headed to the first pod. The second pod, I cracked open the top and lifted it back. First pod, huh? Hatchet. Quark, babe. That was Quark. Sound asleep. See?
あ
Yeah, I
確かに
guess you're right.
杞憂だったのかもしれない。
Probably getting worried for nothing. يا ريت نلقاو ديو ميت وش يطلع كوارك قتلو. حطوا اختار. كمل هاد بشي
ディオの方はどうだ。
Yeah, let's open his. Dun dun. Dun! I fucking knew it! I fucking knew it! Fucking knew it! Oh, صوتي بشيء. What the hell? مخلوق. Wait. ايش اللي قلت وين صار بالرسمي؟ فصل الاكسجين قص عليه. ولا عنده خاصة خنقان. اما البرسلي بحذيه من ناحية. What the fuck?
シグマ脈を。
Yeah, it doesn't look like he has anything going on that includes life. يا حي في بدنته. حتى هيدا. It was pointless to check his pulse. He was obviously dead, but I did it anyway. سيجما عجبك فاش يخمم والله كيف يخمم بالضبط. Yeah, he's dead. He's dead, Jim.
見ろ。
قلت كوش.
ポット内の酸素濃度
Oxygen
が
level for
0%
his.
になっている。
That means he asphyxiated. He asphyxiated. Sorry, but
誰
why?
かがこの装置を操って酸素濃度を下げたんだろう。
كملنا شحنة ثلاثة. Who? Who let the deal die? Who? Uh,
とにかく
shit, what the fuck is that, Nintendo? Look, we should go tell Kay about this. Okay? Okay.
ほら行くぞ。
Without waiting for me to follow, Fi turned and ran off. I took a deep breath and followed. شنو هذاك اللي في الحيطة؟ ودي استنى. اخذ مشي الماء برجع من الماء. ديبورتيو بحذاه. Fi and I burst into the lounge and ran up to Kay. هذا الاندينج اللي يموتوا فيه العباد الكل. Is this the ending? Is this it? Okay. Potassium, wake up! I had no potassium, sorry. Something's happened. But he didn't wake up. When he didn't move, I grabbed him by the shoulders and shook. Oh yeah, the bubble. He twitched and quickly sat up. I did this.
何か
Sorry, I didn't have a connection. What is it? Dio da died. كان جيت نجم سبويل الاسم ذاك الحلقة. I explained to him, but we explained about how we'd found Dio dead and how it looked like he died of asphyxiation. It appeared that someone had reduced the oxygen level to his body to 0. Must be 0.
そんな
شريعة مش صنع. What?
なぜ
But why?
ローバとアリスさんとルナさん3人を殺害したのは
Yeah,
ローさ
well,
んのはず
I don't think so. And who killed him?
その殺人犯である
If
は
it
ず
was the murderer, another. The only people who could have done it are Clover and Tenyuji.
あるいは
There's also a quote. صحيح, thank you very much, Faye. Thank you very much. أنا هكاك خص بزاد اللي بزاد اللي هنا نقول لكم قبل très bientôt suite à Let's Play Zero Escape Virtuous Last Reward. كان نحاول مش نفس النهار خاطر بالرسمي داخل بعض يعني تو. عندي سخانة بحد مش قوية. أما الدوخة متاعها واو. رسمي واو. أنا نقول لكم قبل très bientôt بين السلاح وبيان بك مع ريحكم.